Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
Hello, dear listeners. I would like to tell about myself first of all. My name is Paris Mataliev. I started this Amazon FBA business in mid of 2021 with a clear focus on solving a real problem, helping people sleep better using premium foam and silicone earplugs. Also, I come from a business and economics background. I learned FBA from scratch, handle supply sourcing, product development, listing optimization, and PPC advertising myself. This hands-on approach allowed me to understand every aspect of the Amazon ecosystem deeply.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
Honestly, it's a hard decision for me to sell the business that you have built from scratch. I love what I have built with Sleepy Panda, but I am looking to move on to a new chapter in my life. The main reason I'm selling is that I have another project I'm itching to start in a totally different niche, and I want to free up both capital and time to focus on that. Also, running Sleepy Panda has taught me a lot and given me financial stability. So I feel like this is a good point to hand it off to someone who can take it to the next level. It's kind of like watching your kid graduate. I have brought the business this far and I would like to see a new owner keep the success going on. There is nothing wrong with the business at all. In fact, it's doing great. So I'm sure the next owner will be very happy with it.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
The business requires roughly 8 hours per week. Most of the operations are streamlined. Tasks include checking inventory levels, reviewing PPC performance, occasionally responding to customer messages, and communicating with the supplier to place new orders. Logistics and fulfillment are handled by Amazon FBA, so there is minimal day-to-day involvement.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
Product expansion would be one of my first moves. For example, adding a new line of earplugs, maybe a premium reusable silicone version, or even kids' earplugs under the Sleepy Panda brand. I've also thought about the related products that our customers might love, like sleep masks or travel sleep kits, to turn it into a full sleep-friendly product range. Another big opportunity is expanding to new markets. Right now, we are selling many in the United Kingdom, but I haven't even tapped into the international Amazon marketplace like Europe, Canada, USA, or Asia. Launching on those or on other platforms like our own website in Shopify, let's say, or eBay could really boost sales. There is also a lot of room to ramp up marketing. Things like social media presence or working with influencers in the sleep health niche. To be honest, I haven't done so much marketing beyond Amazon. So doing some Facebook or Instagram ads or SEO with a small Sleepy Panda website could draw in a whole new audience. In short, the business has been doing great organically, but with some dedicated growth strategies, the sky's the limit. I'm confident a new owner could significantly scale this with the solid foundation that's already in place.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
Of course, every business has a few risks to keep in mind, and I believe in being upfront about them. In the case of Sleepy Panda, the biggest risk is the reliance on Amazon as our primary sales channel. Don't get me wrong, Amazon is an amazing platform that's enabled our success, but we do have to play by their rules. For example, Amazon can change its fee structure or search algorithms at any time, which could affect our listings traffic. Also, since most sales come through Amazon, if there were an account suspension policy issue, that would temporarily put the business on pause. Another risk factor is competition. The earplugs market is pretty steady, and we have a great position in it, but there is always a chance that a new competitor could try to undercut our prices or outrank us in the search results. We have built a strong brand with loyal customers and top-notch reviews, which give us a nice defensive mode. But a buyer should still keep an eye on competitors and continue providing best value. Lastly, like any product-based business, there is a supply chain aspect. If my supplier had any issue or shipping got delayed, it could cause stockouts. I've mitigated this by maintaining good communication with our manufacturer and keeping a bit of safety stock during reorders. Plus, I have a backup supplier lined up just in case. Overall, I would say as long as the new owner continues to follow Amazon's policies, watches the market, and manage inventory proactively, this risk can be well managed.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
I totally understand that buying a business can feel daunting, so I am more than happy to offer plenty of support to a new owner. Empire Flippers typically suggest a 30-day support period, and I'm on board with that. This means for the first month after the sales, I will be available to answer questions, hop on calls, or walk you through any of the processes. Whether you are wondering how to place inventory orders, need tips on managing the Amazon account, or just want to brainstorm ideas, I'll be there. In fact, I'm pretty flexible. After those 30 days, you still have the occasional quick questions. I will not disappear on you. I really care about this brand's success and want to ensure you to feel comfortable taking the reins. We can do a knowledge transfer that works best for you. Screen shares, written SOPs, standard operating procedures, or for things like reordering and customer service, you name it. My goal is to make the transition as smooth as possible so you are set up for success. So, in short, I will provide a robust support and guidance to help you confidently run the business from day one.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earnout agreement?
I'm sorry, but I'm not open to an earn-out payment structure. I prefer a full upfront payment to ensure a clean and efficient transition. This will allow me to fully step away from the business and focus on my next venture. I believe this approach also provides clarity for both sides and supports a smoother handover.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
From an objective standpoint, this business represents a high-quality investment opportunity for a buyer. Here are the main reasons why I believe Sleepy Panda is worth buying. First of all, it's a proven product and brand. The product has a demonstrated track record of success. Our earplugs addresses a persistent universal need, achieving quiet, restful sleep. They feature an industry-leading noise reduction rating of 38 decibels, and this quality is reflected in hundreds of positive customer reviews and a strong average rating on Amazon. The brand has built trust and recognition within its niche, evidenced by loyal customers and repeat buyers. Second, stable financial performance. The business is consistently profitable with healthy profit margins. It has shown already sales over time with a relatively low volatility. As a buyer, you would be acquiring a company with a reliable cash flow from day one, not a speculative or unproven concept. So, third, low operational overhead. Thanks to the Amazon FBA model and streamlined operations, the required workload is very low. This is essentially a turnkey operation. It does not require a large team or expensive infrastructure to run. A single owner operator can manage it easily. The new owner can choose to maintain the current passive management style or put more effort to scale the business further. Growth potential. Despite strong performance, There are many growth opportunities as outlined earlier. The business has not yet maximized all marketing channels or expansion avenues. This means a buyer can still unlock significant upside. The overall market for sleep aids and earplugs is growing, with the global earplugs market expected to reach around $1.6 billion by 2031. Moreover, a considerable percentage of the population already uses products like ours. About 16% of Americans use earplugs for sleeping, indicating a robust and ongoing demand. You would be stepping into a market that is both large and on upward trend. Defensible niche position. Sleepy Panda has carved out a strong position in the niche through product quality and customer satisfaction. This is not a random generic product. It's branded, offering with its own identity and customer loyalty. The extensive positive reviews and feedback, social proof, and a moat against the new entrants. A buyer can capitalize on this foundation to further build the brand, for instance, by launching the new products to the existing customer base. And the last is smooth transition. Finally, the transition will be facilitated by my comprehensive post-sale support and the documentation of the business processes. This reduces the risk for buyer as you can quickly learn the ropes and continue running the business without disruption. In conclusion, I would like to say acquiring the Sleep Panda FBA business means gaining a well-established, profitable, and low-maintenance operation with plenty of room for expansion. It's a rare combination of an immediate cash flow and future growth prospects. With perspective of a buyer, this is a business that has been de-risked in many ways, proven market fit, established supply chain, stable revenue, and is positioned for further success under capable new ownership.
All right, everyone, thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.